What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Minecraft Monday, and in today's video I come bringing unfortunate news. I may or may not have deleted a file on accident and am not able to get it back of a Minecraft episode that I filmed. You know, it wasn't that important when I look back on it. All I did was I just discovered around the area. All I did was I just filled up a map. I filled up one of those big maps, and pretty much all there is around me is there's one of those like shroom islands, which I'll be going to it later in today's video. They also discovered like those underwater temple thingies where those weird fish are in. So I discovered one of those. I know I could probably go to one of those. But again, guys, I'm sorry. You guys missed out on that whole entire episode. Again, I'm super sorry I deleted the file. I'm not able to get that file back, sadly. But basically, that's what happened. I went around and I filled up a whole entire map, and I found one of those underwater ocean monuments. There you go. There's the word for it. An underwater ocean monument. I also found some of those nether portals underwater, which I did not know those ruins spawned underwater. So I found that. And I found an ocean monument. I actually found, I believe, 2 ocean monuments and I believe 1 nether portal ruin. So those will help out a lot if I can go discover those. Basically, I need to be able to breathe underwater to discover those. And I don't know how I'm going to exactly do that. I also found a clock, and my map that I filled up, I actually put it on the wall. So you will see it on the wall when I go by. And I also put a clock in an item frame. So I just have a clock there too. So I got that loot when I was discovering the nether portal and all that, the nether portal ruins underwater. But currently what I'm doing right now is fishing because I need to feed dolphins to find some buried treasure. You guys will see here later in the video, I'm going to be finding buried treasure. Yes, I've done this before. I found a treasure map before, but I've never successfully dug up the treasure, and I'm interested to do that in today's video. So I filled you guys in on what you missed. All you missed is, again, me just filling up a map. Everything mainly around me is just water. So there's nothing too important around me except that shroom island, which I will be using to get beef because as you guys can see, I have 40 cooked beef and that's where I'm getting it from. Like you can get loads of cows from there since those are shroom cows there. But basically that's where I'm going to be getting food for right now. But right at the moment, we are fishing to go feed a dolphin to go get some buried treasure. So without further ado, let's get into it. After fishing, I had 4 fish, and I was pretty confident with it, so I gave it to the dolphin, and it took me to my wrecked ship. I guess it's a pirate ship ruin. I typically find these on my own, but I figured, hey, I'm going to give the dolphin the fish, and it'll find it for me, so why not? So anytime I've done this on my own, as you can see, I'm drowning right now, so I have to get above the water, but anytime I do this on my own, I always just find the ship on my own. But I figured I'd try it this time for the video. So it's just circling around. I started to get confused, like, okay, what? So I give it another one. I'm like, oh, okay, it's right in front of me. I did not know that. So I was like extremely confused. I'm like, is this just like a big fat scam? Like, are you serious right now? So now I'm ready to start looting this. I came down to the first chest and I just see feathers and paper and then a treasure map. So I have a lot of paper to, like I said, build my huge map on my wall like I've been wanting to do. So I've been so desperate to do that. I want to have a whole entire wall basically filled with basically the whole entire like island that my house is on. So there's this treasure map, and I'm honestly not too far from the treasure, which isn't too bad. I'm getting attacked by drowns right now, but that's no big deal. I can just fend them off with my iron sword since I have loads of iron from the last video. But anyways, I have paper and I have the treasure map, so I'm pretty satisfied. But I believe there is another chest that you can get out of these ships, and I'm gonna go after that right now. Once I get down to this next chest, the loot, is not that great. I got some leather boots and some leather pants. I don't know why I'm grabbing the rotten flesh looking back on, that's kind of dumb. I got the paper, so it looks like I really don't need the sugarcane farm, but I'm just gonna keep it up just because, well, I guess I just like doing useless things. I don't know. I don't have to explain myself to you guys. I make myself a boat, yada yada yada. I get the treasure map out, and I'm like, okay, I guess I'm gonna go to the island. I guess the beach is what it looks like that it's on. And I guess I'm just gonna start digging. I have some pickaxes, might as well start digging and try to see if we can find it off the gate. I figured it's gonna definitely be pretty hard because last time I tried doing this, I dug out everything. And I've actually heard people that they said they dug out like a whole entire island just to find this chest. So this better be good loot, because I've never uncovered one of these before, and this better be good loot. Even though seeing it was sand, like an idiot, I only brought pickaxes the first time, so I had to go back and then get some shovels and stuff. So I figured, okay, I'm gonna start digging the top here and then work my way down. So at least I can eliminate the whole entire top and then just work my way down. I've heard on the map it's not always directly on the X, which very concerns me because I don't want to be sitting here wasting my time. But I'm willing to go pretty far. Like, I'm willing to take this into a whole entire episode, which, warning, it is not a whole entire episode of me just doing this, but I was willing to take this into a whole entire episode if I had to, just to find this buried treasure. I'm already committed at this point. I dug a decent amount out, and I knew this was going to be hard, so I started looking on the map again. I figured I'd go this way, I guess. I mean, I guess maybe I'll have better luck here. I was kind of mad at first, and of course, I started digging in the wrong direction. Yes, there's chests. As you guys can see, I'm crouching up and down. I'm so happy. It looks like we got some armor. We got diamond 3 iron, and we got a lead. Okay, and it looks like we got some, like, weird ball there. I had no clue what this thing was, guys. I've seen it in creative before, but I don't know what it is. Heart of the Sea. That is what it's called. It's called Heart of the Sea. I have no clue what it's used for at this point. I did look it up later, and I have no clue what it was used for. But I guess now I'm going to tell you since, well, I didn't have my mic on during this, so I might as well just tell you guys right now. Basically, what you can use this is you can use it as a way to breathe underwater. Like, you will not drown. Like, dead serious. All you need is that, like, prismarine or whatever it's called. I'm sorry, I don't know what it's called. But all you need to do is basically, like, make an orb or something around it. You can use that Heart of the Sea to craft into something, basically. And you can, like, make some sort of, like, cage thingy around this. Sorry, it was a while ago I did this, so I kind of forget everything. But you can use it to craft something, to basically make a cage around it so you can breathe underwater. And I'm thinking that may help me invade one of those sea fortresses thingies that have those weird freaking fish in it. So I'm thinking, oh, that might actually help me invade that. So I start to head down into my mine because now I'm going to go mining, and that'll be the rest of this episode, guys, is just me mining. So it's going to get interesting. I'm going to hopefully get into a cave. I'm just saying, maybe get into a cave. But I start to head down my mine. And I'm hoping, let's get some iron. Diamond, please. Diamond, please. And obviously, gold's going to be helpful for the nether. I mean, you can trade with piglins, apparently. Those piglin thingies, those psychopath thingies. You can trade with them and apparently get blaze. You can get ender pearls from endermen, and then the blaze, what you can do there is you can turn it into eyes of ender, which is used for the end portal, and the end portal, well, the end. takes you to the end of the game. I mean, it literally explains itself. So I figured right now I'm just going to strip mine. This was another mine I had, and so I'm just going to go through it basically because I already discovered all in that mine, all in that little cave there. So basically what I'm doing now is I'm just going to strip mine until I guess I find another cave. After mining for a while, boom, I break out into a cave. It's pretty easy to do that nowadays in Minecraft. There's a lot of caves around, so automatically I'm seeing ores all around it. I'm going to have an absolute field day, but I just want to make sure that I don't get lost because I hate getting lost in caves. And I don't want to get killed too. So I have a sword. I have barely any armor on. But I mean, I guess I'm just gonna full send it and just go right in. That's why I placed torches right there, so it'll at least be like light right there, so I at least could see where I go back up at. But off the gate, you can see iron and gold, which I need both of those, so that is very good. At this point, I'm just trying to keep a lookout, like, legit, I'm getting harassed by mobs left and right. They're absolutely all around me. I'm just trying not to die because I just really don't want to die. So this cave is absolutely filled with iron. It is filled with iron. It is a gold mine for iron. An iron mine, I guess you would say. So right now the mobs are kind of leaving me alone. I kind of want to discover a lot of this cave, but I'm slightly scared too because again, don't want to die and I don't want to get lost. There's some lapis lazuli right there too, so that'll help out. I recently discovered that you could break that with a stone pickaxe. So at the time of filming this, I recently discovered that because I was like, oh, what? I did not know. I thought you had to use an iron pickaxe, believe it or not. As you can see right here, still trying to fend these mobs off. They're just hitting left and right at this point. And then, obviously, my worst enemy, the skeleton, just hitting me from the top, just watching. He's just actually watching and enjoying it at that point. And look at that. That is a ton of iron. Holy cow. Right over here, there's some, like, sort of weird grassy biome. Yes, I know I'm passing up on ores. I like to do that. I like to go a little bit further, just see what's all around me. There's a little bit of, like, a vine thing around here. I just wanted to see exactly. I'm just using it just to get some high ground right now so I can eat for a minute so these mobs can leave me alone. But I like to go scope out what's around me before I actually go, like, start mining the ores. So that's what I did, and I'm just lighting this place up. Look at that, more iron. This is literally an iron mine. I just want to mine my iron in peace, literally. These mobs are hitting me left and right, and now I'm just getting attacked by a zombie here, and yes. I died to a zombie. I woke up and it was nighttime, and I figured, I guess I'm going to go back to bed. So I go to bed, and I'm like, ugh, time to start my journey going back down. Might as well start my journey. Yes, I was pretty mad, I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of mad I died to a zombie, so I figured I'd bring a sword down so at least I could fend myself off to get my loot back. This is just my first big loss. My first big loss of many, I can just say that. I make really good time. I get down there and what? What? What's that? Oh yeah, there's only my experience there. So somehow, all of my loot went missing. Every single piece of my loot literally went missing. And I made good time too, so it's not like it despawned. It literally just disappeared. all out of nowhere. I've never had that happen to me. And I'm like, oh, was it because I fell asleep? And it's not because of that. Because I've fallen asleep before after dying in a cave, and then, I woke up and I realized it was nice, so I figured I'd just sleep. And I'm just absolutely at this point freaking out because I just got all of those ores. All of those ores. And they're absolutely missing. So, as you guys can see, I was kind of like running around, like, looking at my inventory. There's really no hope for me at this point. So I figured I'm just going to have to go back, get pickaxes, cut my losses, because why sit here and just keep complaining about it and just looking around hoping it's going to show up? So I figured, I guess I'm going to have to go back, get my pickaxe. Like, this is such a hardcore loss. Like, I had so much iron. Explain to me, guys, if you guys are a Minecraft genius, explain to me down in the comment section below, how did that go missing? I made really good time. It literally maybe like 2 minutes at most. And that's including after I died and went to bed and everything. That was like 2 minutes at most. So I don't even know how that even happened. I'm getting so hungry at this point that I'm having to eat rotten flesh. I'm that desperate. I'm really low on hearts. I'm just like, I just don't care at this point. I need building blocks, and yeah. I needed building blocks to get back up to my mine, but what does it really even matter? I just died right there. Insult to injury. This game is ruthless. It's legitimately ruthless. They don't care. Die, for some reason, lose all your loot. They don't care. And then, to add on top of that, they'll make you waste iron on an iron sword and then just die in there too. So I'm like, I'm not even going to go down there and go look for that sword, because I bet you any money it's just teleported away. So I just lost all that beef. I lost all of that loot that I had, and I lost just a ton of crap. So I lost all that beef, so at this point, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna go hunting, I'm gonna go hunt those cows, and then I'm gonna go back to the mine and redeem myself. So I showed up to the Island of Promise, I'll call it, because you can just go around, as you guys can see right now, I'm just hunting these cows. Left and right, left and right. It starts to get dark, so I'm like, I guess I gotta go home. I came away with 38 raw beef, so can I really complain? 38. I mean, that's a pretty good haul. So like I said, you can just sit there and just maul them, and they're just gonna respawn, and you're just gonna get basically an unlimited food source right there. I mean, it's pretty close to my island too, so all I gotta do is just make a boat, and then I can easily go back and forth when I need food as I please, basically, at this point. But I hope you all enjoyed, guys. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I wanted to add my whole entire like mining episode into all this, like me going back to the mine again and redeeming myself. But this episode is gonna be like way too long. It's gonna turn out to be like 40-50 minutes. I ended up filming a lot this day. I mean, I have to say, I ended up filming a lot. So I went back down in that mine, and I was mining for a long time. So I'll save that for another episode, guys. But I hope you all enjoyed this one. We found some buried treasure. We went mining. We'll just say that. Nothing really came about it, but we went mining. You know, then we went hunting, and that was the episode. So I hope you all enjoyed, guys. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. On a real note, this was pretty cool that we were able to get that Heart of the Sea thing. Very worth it with that buried treasure. Not too bad to find this time. I was actually very happy with getting that thing, because I'll be able to get that that fortress under the sea. I'll be able to loot that if I'm able to craft that Heart of the Sea thingy to make me breathe underwater. You basically plant it underwater. You have to get like that prismarine around it, and it'll allow you for like a long distance of blocks to be able to breathe underwater. So I figured if I put that right next to the fortress underwater, I can go loot that fortress, I'm assuming. So comment down in the comment section below if you do know about that. So let me know, explain all what I should do, and if there's a better way, I'll just do that way. But I hope you all enjoy, guys. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.